Are you looking for the best laptops for college students? In this video, we will look at some of the best laptops for college students. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Lenovo Yoga C740. The Lenovo Yoga C740 is a slim and powerful laptop that's ideal for college students. It features a 10th Gen Intel Core processor, runs Windows 10 Home, and comes in a variety of configurations that give it beefier options in terms of power. These configurations allow you to pick between 8GB and 16GB of RAM, and 256GB, 512GB, and 1TB SSDs. The specs are more than enough to handle the average productivity workload of a college student, from graphing on Excel to typing up Word docs. There isn't a dedicated GPU for video editing or gaming, but the 14-inch FHD screen is IPS and looks sharp and colorful. It also supports Dolby Vision, so shows on Netflix, Hulu, and other services will look great. In all other regards, the Yoga C740 excels as a well-rounded ultrabook. Size, 14 inches resolution, 1920x1080 CPU, 10th generation Intel Core i5 GPU, integrated Intel UHD graphics RAM, 8GB DDR4 storage, 256GB SSD touchscreen, yes. At number 2. Microsoft Surface Go 2. The Microsoft Surface Go 2 is a step up from the previous generation in many regards. It comes with a bigger 10.5-inch touchscreen that's fully detachable, has a built-in adjustable kickstand, and a detachable keyboard. The screen size might be a little small for spreadsheets, but when it comes to note-taking, with the Surface Pen, sketching, homework, and browsing, the Surface Go 2 won't disappoint. The 1.2-pound weight and 10-hour battery life makes the Surface Go 2 ideal for travelers too, since you won't need to worry about running out of juice. Storage might leave a little to be desired, but the specs are solid for productivity and the real strength comes from the sheer flexibility of the form factor. Size, 10.51 inches resolution, 1920x1080 CPU, 8th generation Intel Core i9 GPU, integrated Intel HD graphics RAM, 4GB DDR4 storage, 64GB SSD touchscreen, yes. At number 3. Lenovo Chromebook Duet. The sleek and attractive Lenovo Chromebook Duet is one of the best Chromebooks around, and is a great pick whether you're a college student or not. It's an ultra-portable convertible laptop/tablet hybrid with a long-lasting battery, keyboard, and kickstand. The 10.1-inch detachable screen makes it one of the most portable, fully functional devices out there. The screen is a crisp, full HD IPS panel that will work great for streaming, and is potentially a great option if you're looking to take advantage of game streaming services such as Google Stadia. Though Chrome OS is somewhat limited, as is the relatively low-power hardware of this device, you should still be able to handle all your productivity needs with the Chromebook Duet. Size, 10.1 inches resolution, 1920x1200 CPU, MediaTek Helio P60T GPU, integrated Intel HD graphics 620 RAM, 4GB DDR4 storage, 64GB SSD touchscreen, yes. At number 4. Asus Chromebook C202 SA-YS04. The Asus Chromebook C202 is a rugged computer that's capable of being repeatedly thrown in your backpack. It has a spill-resistant keyboard, a reinforced rubber bumper to protect it from minor drops and scratches, and nanomolding technology on its edges and corners to reduce the impact of falls. The Chromebook C202 is capable of withstanding a fall from as high as 3.9 feet, and that's particularly impressive, given that it only weighs 2.65 pounds. The C202's 11.6-inch 1366x768 display even comes equipped with anti-glare technology, so you can work while you catch some rays on the quad. With a 180-degree hinge, you can also transform the laptop into a tablet to take full advantage of its touchscreen capability. On the inside, it packs an Intel Celeron N3060 processor, 2M cache up to 2.48 GHz, and 16GB or 32GB of flash storage. Like other Chromebook models, the C202 also employs automatically updating antivirus protection, so you don't have to worry about accidentally downloading any malicious software when you're surfing the web. Size: 11.6 inches. Resolution: 1366 x 768 CPU, Intel 1.6 GHz Celeron GPU, integrated Intel HD graphics, 620 RAM, 4GB DDR4 storage, 32GB SSD. Touchscreen, yes. At number 5. Acer Chromebook R11. Every college student needs a laptop that can handle both homework and extracurricular internet use, like those early morning hours when you're 5 hours deep into a Netflix original series. The Acer Chromebook R11 gets an A+ for both. The convertible, 360-degree laptop/tablet runs on Chrome OS, so you can download apps from the Google Play Store and use Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides to complete your classwork. With an Intel Celeron N3150 quad-core processor, 4GB of RAM, and 32GB of internal storage, the Chromebook R11 is capable for basic tasks. Built-in virus protection, which updates itself automatically, also safeguards your files, so you don't have to worry about crashes or data loss. Once you've submitted your report or finished your online quiz, you can flip the screen all the way back to enjoy your favorite mobile games and shows in tablet mode on its 11.6-inch HD IPS touch display with 1366x768 resolution. The battery life is rated at about 10 hours, so it'll last you a full day of classes and then some. You also get 100GB of free storage on Google Drive for 2 years, so you won't have to worry about storing important documents or photos. Size: 11.6 inches. Resolution: 1366 x 768 CPU, Intel N3150 Celeron GPU, integrated Intel HD graphics. RAM, 4GB DDR4 storage, 32GB SSD. Touchscreen, yes. At number 6. ASUS ZenBook S. The ASUS ZenBook S is one of the most rugged and portable laptops out there, with a 2.2-pound, 0.5-inch thick design made from aerospace-grade aluminum. It's got a neat backlit, tilting keyboard, too, that can angle your typing surface by 5.5 inches. This function also allows for additional airflow, which helps keep the machine cool, in tandem with a copper alloy heat pipe and liquid crystal polymer fan, so it won't sound like a rocket ship when it's working hard. Add in a headphone jack and 3 USB-C ports, with 2 that can handle Thunderbolt 3 cables, and you've got some serious connectivity in this highly portable device. The ZenBook S also comes with Alexa integration for voice commands and a lithium polymer battery that can last up to 12 hours without a charge. You can gear it up with either an i5 or i7 Intel CPU for some serious power in exceptionally small form, and you can outfit your ZenBook S with either 8GB or 16GB of RAM for a smooth, multi-app running experience. If you're looking for something a little different, you can opt for the laptop in deep dive blue or burgundy red. Media types will dig being able to add a 4K glossy touchscreen as an option, with HD glossy non-touch or HD anti-glare screens as the other two. Size: 13.9 inches. Resolution: 3300 x 2200 CPU, 11th generation Intel Core i7 GPU, integrated Intel Iris Plus graphics. RAM, 16GB DDR4 storage, 1TB SSD. Touchscreen, yes. At number 7. Dell XPS 139310. If you love Apple's stellar build quality, but prefer Windows as your platform of choice, then the Dell XPS 139310 offers a great alternative to the MacBook Air. It features a gorgeous 13.4-inch 1920x1200 display, a durable aluminum and carbon fiber body, and a trackpad that is every bit the equal of Apple's. Similarly, you can expect an excellent keyboard, and a light and razor-thin profile. This thing is eminently portable. Of course, the caveat is that for the price, the base model of the XPS 13 is rather disappointing in terms of its internal hardware. You only get 8GB of RAM, a 256GB SSD, and an integrated GPU. However, on the plus side you do benefit from Intel's latest 11th generation Core i3 processor, though even this is less powerful than I'd like to see. However, if you don't mind spending more, RAM, storage, and processor can all be upgraded. It's important to remember though, that compared to its Apple counterpart the Dell XPS 139310 is comparable in terms of cost and components. What you're paying for is looks and build quality. Size, 13 inches resolution, 1920x1200 CPU, Intel Core i3-1115G4 GPU, integrated RAM, 8GB DDR4 storage, 256GB SSD touchscreen, no. At number 8. Apple MacBook Air 13-inch, M1, 2020. Featuring Apple's powerful new M1 chip, the latest Apple MacBook Air is better than ever, and for students who prefer Apple's OS, it's a nearly perfect laptop. You certainly can't beat Apple for looks and build quality, and the new MacBook Air is an impressively thin and portable device. As usual, this MacBook Air features a stellar keyboard, and one of the best trackpads you can get in a laptop. However, aside from the M1 chip, the rest of the internal components of the MacBook Air are somewhat lacking for the price point. I'd expect more than 8GB of RAM for a laptop that starts at around $1,000, as well as way more storage. The MacBook Air base model only comes with 256GB of RAM. At this price point, I'd expect twice, if not 4 times, that quantity. To help balance this out, the MacBook Air features one of Apple's Retina displays, which offers a gorgeous, color-accurate 2560x1600 resolution screen. In a 14-inch screen, that's a ton of fine detail. Size, 14 inches resolution, 2560x1600 CPU, Apple M1 chip GPU, integrated RAM, 8GB DDR4 storage, 256GB SSD touchscreen, no.